First fighting out of the Nissan of Omaha, blue corner, this freestyle fighter stands 5'4", weighing in at 154 pounds, holding an amateur record, 1 win, 1 defeat. Training out of Legacy Martial Arts and fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, Noe Valle. In the public across the cage, fighting out of Nebraska, red corner, the freestyle fighter, 5'8", 8.5 tall, weighed in at 154.2 pounds. Holding an amateur record, 1 win, 0 defeats. Training out of Skywalker 101 Boxing Academy. In fighting out of Ralston, Nebraska, Tamayo. Your referee in charge in action is Bobby Wambacher.
All right, Mike Kendall gets this official. Mike Kendall, longtime announcer, longtime friend and family of Dynasty, and one of the best in the business. So here we go. Tamayo's reaching just a little bit with his punches. Looks like Jake seems to be the aggressor as far as the striking goes right now. Seems to be moving forward a little more loose.
It's definitely a feeling out beginning to round one. Sometimes you see the guys come out and the first 30 seconds the fight's over. But then again, in the amateurs, it could happen like that at the end of round one.
Absolutely, I've always noticed it with the amateurs. There's really no happy medium. There's not like a real nice clinch there by Jake Tamayo. There's not a real medium range feeling out process. It's either very, very slow or very fast. The very fast seems to me always comes from nerves and anxiety.
Right.
Same with the slow starts, the hesitant to engage, which we're kind of seeing a little bit of that here. They're just hesitant, which comes with being at the beginning of your career. I'm sure that I was the same.
No, you were perfect. I remember.
Well, as long as we keep telling people that. Jake seems to be a little more comfortable on his feet here. He's a little looser. He's opening up a little bit. Noe's throwing 1-2 punches at a time. But his hands are high, and he's looking to land that big right hand.
Yeah, they're pretty clean right. He's been avoiding those first part of the fight here. And eventually, he just came in a little bit too far.
And he may just be finding his range with those right hands there. He looks like he's sticking that jab, trying to stay on the stick, so to speak, and check his range. And it does seem to be landing here later on in the round. The problem with starting slow with these amateur fights is the rounds are only 3 minutes long. So if you start too slow, by the time you get your rhythm and you get kind of moving, the round is about over.
Lower leg kick, he just keeps hammering it and hammering it. That's usually when you know a fighter's had enough.
Looks like Jake's got a pretty tight guillotine here. No, he's not going down with him, though. He seems to be punching the body. He's not really fighting the hands. It looks pretty tight.
Probably shouldn't have went down.
No, he needs to fight the hands if he wants to get out of this. And he doesn't seem to be fighting the grip at all. Just content going to the body with punches. Trying to push the face away.
Got to give it to him for getting out of that.
Oh, man. You got to give him some credit for that. That was tight. Jake seems to be the fresher fighter here at the end of the first round, though. All right, if you're Noe here, you probably lost the first round. What do you do to turn around the next round? Obviously avoid the leg kicks, but what else?
Well, I would say he's got to probably get closer to him and get in a clinch, but maybe stay standing. You haven't seen, I don't think, full abilities from either fighter yet, so it's a little early to tell.
Right.
You always think that if you're getting beat striking, you probably want to go down to the ground, and when that happened, there was a pretty tight guillotine that was sunk. Credit to him for getting out of it.
Just from the outside, it does look, sitting in the corner, that Jake is the fresher fighter.
That minute always seems so fast.
It does, doesn't it? Even sitting out here, it seems much faster than the 3-minute round. Just flies right by. It's even worse when you're in there. Feels like I just sat down. Now I got to get up again.
That's right.
Goes right back to the leg kicks, though.
It was effective for him the first round, so I'd imagine he's going to go back to it. Could be setting up for the high kick by continually going low.
Jake is a little lackadaisical with that lead hand, though. It's down real low, and he's kind of pawing. That's kind of seems to be that's what we're always looking at when we're seeing why someone got knocked out.
Right.
Is the low lead hand.
He went a little bit higher with that kick. It didn't quite go up to the head, but a good job avoiding. I think he kind of got clipped by the first one partially. He definitely missed the second one.
It looks like Noe's game plan is to try to slip and rip. He's trying to slip the lead punch and come over the top. I don't like how Jake's sticking his fingers straight out, though. You know, it's one of the big problems that we have here in MMA with the open fingered gloves. If Noe was just to rush in with that hand out there, you know, he's going to get a finger right to the eye. And
it's difficult just because the sport is the sport. You really do need your fingers.
Right. Right, and you need your fingers open. A nice takedown here by Noe. He kind of just took his back and kind of just drug him down. He's got one hook in. Looks like he's trying to work the other one in. He's got good wrist control behind both arms.
So almost got him flattened out. Well,
he moves right into mount. What's Jake got to do here?
He's definitely not in a good position. I was about to give him outstanding credit for getting out of that.
And he's got both hooks in.
Yeah, again, he's flat. He's got to watch out for this. I'm surprised he just didn't leave him flat there, but.
No, he's doing a good job of controlling the wrist to stop the turn. Well, right as I say that, he turns out.
Good reversal. A little bit in the back of the head, but the opponent caused that one. It's hard to aim when a guy's moving like that.
And what are these grappling exchanges going to do to both these guys' cardio?
Well, what it usually does, we'll find out how much they ran. If they ran a lot, they'll be okay.
You can hear Jake Tamayo's corner keep telling Jake in there that he's tired, but it's almost one of those situations. It looks like one guy's tired, and the other one's happy that he is.
Right.
Because he's not really taking advantage of it.
A pretty clean right hand. He took that like a champ.
Jake kind of went away from throwing the combos and banging the leg there at the end of the round. I think fatigue may be playing a factor towards the end of that round. He kind of went to the one pop shots, the 1 and 2 punch combos.
It's interesting how the first round was mainly stand up, and now this round we had more grappling than we had stand up. So I think the third round will probably determine who the winner of this is.
That was what I was just going to ask. You think it's 1-1?
I think it's 1-1 right now. He had pretty good control of him on the ground for quite a while. And the time keeps ticking down. About 8 seconds left. And you're ready to get after it again.
All right, third and final round. Here we go.
He's coming right out and pushing forward.
He is. A big kick, a little telegraphed. No, he's doing a good job of countering, though. There's a big miss right hand.
Always tires you out so much when you miss.
That was a nice body shot, though. There's a takedown attempt, right into that guillotine again. It's later on in the fight. He may not have the strength to finish it, or they may be too sweaty to hold on to it.
They're looking a little slippery. That's what I was just going to say. It's always hard when you get toward the end of a fight. Just all the sweat, the Vaseline in some cases, just makes it real difficult.
No, we checked those last 2 kicks though, which is something he hasn't done up until this point. Must mean they're bothering him now. Takedown attempt.
Chases him a little bit too much. I think that time he stopped himself almost.
Oh, he's hurt. No, he's hurt.
Right here.
And he fires right back though. Jake looks like he's trying to finish. Oh.
Corner's definitely giving good advice. And now he finally does end up taking his back.
Right in the mount.
Could be toward the end. We got a minute left, and I think he was rocked pretty well before he went down, seemed to recover.
Gives his back up.
The referee comes in to stop him.
The referee stops the fight.
That's a
pretty
good stop.
fight.
50 seconds left, and
yeah.
And that was it. I don't think anything else was going to change except he was going to eat some more punches. So
it's a good fight for the first fight of the night. That's a great fight. Great fight, great start of the night. And we're gonna hand it off to Mike Kendall to make it official.
To the fight in 2 minutes, 6 seconds into the third and final round for your winner by TKO, Jake Tamayo.